So today I'll be making two of Nigeria's most loved soups, and my kitchen smells amazing already. I'm going to show you guys the ingredients I'm going to be using and tell me what you think. So I have my meat here, I have my stockfish, my pepper mix, onion, grounded crayfish and I have my dried fish here, I have my ogbono, my egusi, my okra, chopped okra, and my seasoning cubes and salt. So the goal is to use one stone to kill two birds, right? Seeing as I'll be making two soups, I'm gonna cook the meat for both soups together and then separate them later. So I season the meat with all the requirements: salt, seasoning cubes, onions, and my pepper mix. I also add my stockfish to cook together with the meat for about 30 to 45 minutes thereabouts. Now while that is happening, I soak up the dried fish in hot water to soften it. So I'm going to let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes before coming back to check it. Now after a while, I check on my meat to see how far along we are, and it's pretty much going well. So I'm going to be topping it up with a little water. That'll be enough to cook it until it's nice, soft and tender, if you get what I mean. So back to the soaked dried fish, I start to debone them one after the other. I like to leave my dried fish big and really chunky. I really don't like them in tiny bits and pieces. I personally think it gives this rich look to whatever meal it's added to. So yeah, so after what seemed like an eternity, I check on the meat to know how far we've gone. And yeah, my meat is ready now. It's soft. I took one bite out of camera and it's soft enough, so I'll be taking them out of the stock and I'll be going in with my onion, closely followed by my grounded crayfish mixed with ope. I think this might be the best time to let you in, or to let you guys know that I'm trying out a new egusi recipe that I saw on Flo Chinyere's YouTube channel. She's one of the OG YouTubers. You all should definitely check her out. So this is not the conventional method of cooking egusi. I didn't have a non-stick pot, so I used my stainless steel pot, and boy did my egusi burn waiting no good. See, let me tell you guys, if you are gonna try this method of cooking egusi, please use a non-stick pot. That way your egusi doesn't burn underneath, no matter how long you cook it for. Like, it stays put. I don't have a non-stick pot, although I'm saving to get one, so I'm using my stainless steel pot, and this egusi burn, I'm not gonna lie. So after about 5 minutes of letting it cook some more and seeing these bubbles on top, I knew it was time to go in with the pepper mix, my red oil, and those chunky dried fish that I absolutely love. It's all coming together gradually, right? Would you look at that now? Okay, moving on. So call me the queen of stirring, if you will, if you must, because I know I have stirred this my pot of egusi more than 1,000,000 times since I started cooking. I mean, I gotta make sure everything in there is properly mixed and well married together. Do you see that characteristic yellowish egusi color slowly peering out? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, my egusi is egusi, if there's any such word like that, and I'm so here for it. So I go in with my proteins, as you online people call it, or whatever that means, proteins, meat, whatever. I go in with my meats and I top it up with a little bit of water, because it is not me that will prepare a pot of egusi that will finish that day. I top it off with a little bit of water for my soup to be voluminous, because I'm cooking a pot of soup that I'm going to put in the freezer. It's going to last me for weeks. Okay, and let me mention at this point that I added a little bit of oil off camera, because it is not me that will cook a pot of egusi that does not have rich, thick red oil in it. So I had to add oil off camera. I went in with my salt and seasoning cubes, stirred, and even added more water, because at this point I thought, no, this soup is looking small in my eyes. The goal is to cook soup for a family of 6 that will last us for weeks, because I don't usually cook every, how do I put it now? I don't cook every month. I cook soups once in a while, and that once in a while is going to last us for a very long time. Yeah, so I left it to cook some more after a while, and then would you look at that? Now that is a pot of egusi soup. And now introducing uziza leaves. I particularly love uziza leaves because it introduces this fragrant, peppery and aromatic depth that beautifully balances the rich umami flavor of egusi. And then comes in my ugu leaves. I particularly prefer adding them towards the end so they stay fresh, vibrant, and don't lose all their nutrients. A quick stir is all they need before my soup is ready. Look at how rich and beautiful this egusi soup has turned out. It's so thick, it's colorful, and it is packed with flavor. This is exactly how my family loves it, and I honestly can't wait to serve it. Please tell me in the comments, how do you like your egusi? Do you like it thick or slightly lighter? And what's your favorite swallow to eat it with? I would really love to know. Now that the egusi is ready, it's time to move on to another family favorite, that is ogbono soup with okra. I'm starting with my already cooked meat and the meat stock. I'll be using the stock as the base to give the soup a rich depth of flavor right from the beginning, so nothing goes to waste. So next I'm adding my chopped onion, my dried fish, crayfish, and a little okbengi. If you've never cooked with okbengi before, it has this bold flavor that adds a unique traditional taste to the soup. A little really goes a long way. So in goes my pepper mix for some color and heat, followed by red palm oil. Once everything is in the pot, I add the ground ogbono to give it a really good stir, so it dissolves evenly into the stock. At this stage, I season with seasoning cubes and a little salt, then allow the soup to cook for a few minutes. I give it time to simmer, which helps to build all the flavors and blend them together beautifully. After it's been cooking for a while, I give it another stir. I stir. You can already see that beautiful ogbono texture coming through. Since it's a bit thicker than I want, at this point I'm gonna be adding a little water to loosen it slightly. Yeah, so the consistency is all about personal preference, right? So just feel free to adjust yours to suit your taste. Now it's time for the chopped okra. I stir it in gently and I let it cook just for a short while. Usually I don't like to overcook my okra because I want it to keep its fresh green color and its texture. Okay, so I'm going to leave this to simmer down for a few minutes before I stir to make sure the lower part of my soup isn't getting burnt. Yeah, so to finish everything off, I'm going to be adding my ugu leaves. So I must say that this is absolutely always one of my favorite moments, because the soup instantly becomes brighter and even more inviting. So I give it one final stir. I stir, and then I'm going to let it simmer for let's say another minute or two, so that the vegetables soften without losing their freshness and the characteristic green color. And just like that, our ogbono soup with okra is ready. I must tell you guys that this soup is rich, it is flavorful, it is perfectly drawy for those of you that like drawy egusi, and loaded with delicious ingredients. Now this is the kind of meal that disappears quickly in your house. Okay, now I have 2 hearty pots of soup ready to enjoy, and I honestly can't wait to dig in. If you enjoyed watching cooking with me today, let me know what you think in the comments. Which one you choose first? Are you team Egusi or are you team Ogbono? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I would love to hear your favorites, and don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you in my next vlog. Thank you so much for riding with me, and see ya. Bye.